Today, my friends, the world is getting crazier and crazier as we speak. I feel like I'm living in an episode of The Twilight Zone. The Wild West euphoria swept these markets. Unfortunately, it was artificially created. No organic growth, market manipulation, and it's not going to sustain itself. I'm sorry. Do not shoot the messenger. I didn't make this mess. I'm just navigating us through it the best of my ability. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe yesterday. Never been a more important time to get your head on straight, friends. Listen, welcome to the show. We're going to talk about today some pretty big systemic failures. We tackle economics here, primarily real estate, because it's the biggest asset class in the world, capable of delivering the knockout blow to the economy, the global economy. That's how big real estate is, and it's being threatened as we speak. But throw a dart at an economic challenge map. Something is always threatening this one. Take your pick. Economically, politically, socially. We got the three braided cord, and it's not the one that's making us stronger. It's the one that's making us weaker. The social component continues to be the latest distraction, the latest trending headlines now. Who's gone woke lately? Insanity. I had to start another new channel, but just because to cover this madness, because I'm like, this is kind of wacky, and I don't know if this is the right place for the real estate channel, but it deserves to be talked about because this now is threatening the economy as well. It's a diversion tactic. It's a quick break from the show to bring you today's video sponsor, Noble Gold. I would never suggest anybody do anything that I'm not doing or willing to do myself. I own gold, and I believe you should as well. Let's hear why. Fend off concerns about economic downturns and let your wealth thrive with the timeless security of precious metals. This month, the first quarter-ounce gold standard bullion coin ever issued with King Charles III's image can be yours with your own qualifying IRA or 401k rollover. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold Investments. Call Noble Gold Investments at 877-646-5347 to get started, or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com, and there will be a link in the description of this video. To Noble Gold for sponsoring today's video. Always be careful when investing. There's always going to be risk. Now, let's get back to today's video. But it's getting scary out there, isn't it? It's getting very scary. I've shown you a lot of empty commercial buildings, businesses folding up, Macy's, Nordstrom's, poof, gone from my local mall. The one that's still in town at one of the other failing malls on life support. And you know what I saw them? We're going to go take a look. You know what I saw them do recently? Insanity. They put in a Toys R Us. I just want to be a Toys R Us kid. Remember that place used to have stores all over? Toys R Us, not anymore. They're done, evaporated, gone, poof. But they've contracted basically with another failing entity, Macy's, who's on the verge of pretty much bankruptcy themselves. If I had to guess, everybody's at risk. When I see McDonald's and Starbucks shutting down stores where I live, in an episode of $1 Million Listing, Southern California, where the rich and famous are tripping over each other to go buy a cup of coffee at these places. When I see them shutting down, that's not good. That is not good. But when I see Toys R Us apparently moving in to a failing Macy's, like, why would you even want to move in there? They're failing too. But it gets better or worse, depending on how, they used to rely on, Toys R Us used to rely on toys that, maybe would encourage young kids to be good stand-up Americans, productive members of society, doctors, architects, insanity, G.I. Joe, military. Not anymore. Oh, no. You know what they're ushering in now in these toy stores? Head spinning. Shocking. I was blown away. And this is basically desperation time. Greedy when others are fearful. Fearful when others are greedy. These guys are full of fear, grasping at straws, the latest trending socially charged topic to try to capitalize and make a few bucks off of. It would appear. This whole new social climate that we're now navigating through is ushering in another warning sign that we have to be aware of as we continue to be under siege. So to drive our point home, today, let's jump over to a Toys R Us toy store and see what kind of toys they're now pushing. Then we're going to meet back here, wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, let's go ahead and take a walk through a Toys R Us and see what's going on in there. And here you go. The dolls that we're selling now aren't Barbie, aren't G.I. Joe. They're Rainbow High. Your kids can now play with rainbow dolls. No wonder nobody's in this store. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. But wait, it gets better or worse depending on how you're looking at it. Instead of toys that'll teach your kids how to be a doctor or an architect or an engineer, no. Now they're going to teach you how to be a smoothie maker or maybe a cleaning lady or janitor or maybe a little shopping cart pusher or maybe even a Taco Bell worker. This is insane. What is going on with America? Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. I'm coming up for air. Where do we even wrap this up? How do you make sense of what we just looked at today, my friends? We can't. We can't make any sense of it. Why? Because it's clearly broken. The crisis broke everything. Our digital diet. My gosh, I was just telling myself recently, I've been trying to do it. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been producing like a video every other day instead of every other. I need a digital detox. I don't know how much of this baloney I can tolerate. I'm just here as a real estate guy trying to monitor the biggest asset class in the world for you guys. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created bubble ever produced in world history might have some blowback. We are seeing desperation time right now out of all the big companies. They're evaporating right in front of our very eyes. Things are fine until they're not. Throw the playbook out the window. The data will not save you. This is going to come down to street smarts over book smarts. Experience is ultimately what we all need right now. I've seen this movie before. This one does not look like a sequel I was ready for. This is getting more insane as the days go by. That's why it's so important for us to continue to be centered and surrounded. Iron sharpens iron. Keep our heads on straight. When we see stuff that doesn't pass the smell test, blow the lid off it. That's what I'm going to do every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.